Good morning, everyone, and welcome to day 4 of Cyber School. In today's first lesson, we're going to be with Hannah and Lily again to play hide and seek on the internet. Hannah is a former RAF Intelligence Analyst, and what that means really is that she's really good when it comes to hiding online and making sure you're safe when you're surfing the web. So today's lesson is really important, so get your notepads ready and prepare to learn about internet-connected smart forks. Lastly, the Easter egg hunt has officially begun, so head to our website cyberschool.ac, click #FindTheEgg just to get started. So keep your eyes peeled for clues. One's coming up in just a second, and also there's another at the end of the lesson. All right, have fun. Bye.
Good morning and welcome to day 4 of Cyber School. My name is Hannah and I'm joined again by my daughter Lily, who is 7 years old.
Hi.
Hi. So today we're going to be looking at how to stay safe online and hide from the hackers. The internet has so much information and good things we can do online, such as watching Cyber School obviously, but not everyone who's using the internet has good intentions. Some people are looking at ways to find information about you, find out where you live, who the other members of your family are, find ways to hack into your online accounts, steal money or commit other crimes. Lily, it's best if we try to stop these people as much as possible, hey?
Yes.
Yeah? So should we look at some of the ways we can stop this happening? So first of all, we're going to take a look at this video about online safety. So take a quick look. See what we can learn from this video. This little girl, she's going to go use the computer on her own. No adult in the room. Do you think that's a good idea? No. We'll watch and find out. It's like quite a cool game. Cool. There's an offer. Think that's a good offer? And a free teddy bear? He's so cute. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh man! It's alright, Dad's the rescue. Daddy's fixing it. Right, we won't watch the whole thing. What did we learn there? What did you think?
That she thought that you could just win it, but
Yeah.
if you need an adult in the room
to see what's to supervise and see what's legitimate. Yeah, because hackers often try and hide things, looking like, especially for children, so it's cute prizes or something. But if you click on it, it might install something else on your computer, and then that will steal even more information. So yes, if you're ever unsure, basically get an adult to check what you're clicking, and then ideally have an adult in the room at all times. Okay. Yeah. So moving on, Lily, what kinds of personal data do you know?
Your home address.
Yeah.
Your school.
Yeah. Date of birth.
Yeah.
Email address. Mobile phone number. And do you think you should ever give these out to people?
No.
No. Not unless like they need to know it, like they're official people, like the police or the government, friends and family. But do you think you should put it online?
No.
No, probably not. No. So, for example, you were taught at school, weren't you, that if someone takes a photo of you in school uniform, they shouldn't put that online, because then they can see where the school is, they see where you are. And then remember what we did on day 2 of Cyber School with the metadata.
Yeah.
So if someone posts a photo online and then they can look at the data of the photo, you can see exactly where it was taken. So that's quite dangerous as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
So just be careful of that. So lots of things that you sign up for online, like social media, you shouldn't necessarily use your real name or your email address, because this can give away too much information. Maybe the best thing to do, if you want to, is to create a fake persona in detail. Do you know what a fake persona is?
No.
So it's like basically a made-up person that you can put details in, and then so if you want an account or something, you could be this made-up person, Shall I show you what I mean? Okay, so the first thing we're going to look at is the fake name generator. Don't press. So look here. This is called the fake name generator. So how to do a randomly generated identity. So what do you think? What your person do you think you want to be? What do you want to be, male or female, or a random one? Pardon?
Random.
Random. Okay. Do you want to be, the name set is the type of name, so you can choose any. Hobbit, Icelandic, Japanese.
Hobbit.
Hobbit.
Yeah.
Goodness me, it's going to be random. Okay, and where do you want them to live? France, Germany, Portugal, South Africa.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we'll generate it. Just thinking about it. So this is going to be quite random now. So this is your fake persona that you just made. So Yolanda Mugwort, random. It's a nice random address. So it gives you such details as your mother's maiden name, identity document number, fake phone number, a fake birthday. So you're 67 years old, born in 1952. Can give you a fake credit card as well, a fake job. So you know when you sign up for all these things online and you just can't think of what to put in sometimes. And so lots of people just put in their real things, but you don't need to unless it's a government thing, like unless you're applying for a passport or some driving license that needs to be official. Other websites don't need your real name, they're just using it to track you. So this could be a good tool to do a fake name or fake persona. Should we do another one just for fun? Okay, so what gender do you want? The girl. So we'll go for female. And then not Hobbit.
How small.
What next? How about Italian?
Yeah.
And then where can they live?
In
Italy?
Yes.
Just for, so let's have a look. And if we scroll down, Michelina Mazzanti. So this is your another new identity now. So it's even older, 77 years old. Building manager and your height. So this can be really useful for when you want to sign into new accounts online. Okay. It saves us using our real information. So another thing we can do, rather than giving away our real email address, you know when you have to like sign into things and you've got to put an email address in and everyone uses their real email address, but then after that you just end up getting lots of spam online and spam messages or rubbish in your inbox. A way of avoiding that is to use something called 10-minute mail. So that's just an email address you get for 10 minutes. So it's real, you can set up an account and then it sends an email back to you. Should we have a quick look? Just set it. See this bit here, this is your new 10-minute email address. If you use it to sign up for an account, and then it will send the authentication here to check it's you, and you say, yep, that's me, and you've got the account. So that can be really good. So it just generates a new different email every 10 minutes. We just keep refreshing it here. There's a different one. And a different one.
That's the same.
So that's cool. Is that interesting?
Yeah.
Yeah? So that way, hackers don't have to know our real email address, do they? So that's good. That's one other bit we can hide. Next, so the next thing we're going to look at is IP addresses. Have you heard of an IP address? No? So this is a special address made up of 4 blocks of numbers, and every device that connects to the internet has one. Do you think this can be used to find us? Just a special address that every device has. So this laptop's got one, hasn't it? Do you know where to go to find the IP address? Okay, this is going to be a job for everyone at home as well to find your own IP address. So we're going to have a look. So the first thing we'll do is we're going to navigate to the start menu on your computer, and we're going to type CMD. This brings up command prompt, it's called. So this is like a little black box. I'll show you on your computer. I can bring it in. And then what I want you to do, we're not going to do this properly, Lily, because otherwise everyone at home will see our IP address, and that's not good. So what we're going to do, if you write IP config to IPCONFIG and then press enter, we're not going to do it so we can protect our IP address from everybody. If you press enter, then that will show you your own IP address. And this is what can be used to track you online. So after you've watched this video, you can try this for yourself, find out your own IP address. So the next thing, if any hacker knows knows our IP address, or they want to know where our computer is, they can try and track us down with this address. And all you have to do is take a look at an IP location finder online. So that's the next thing we'll look at over here. So this is iplocation.net. So this here, Lily, you see, this bit here is an IP address. So this is telling everyone our IP address, but it's not our real IP address because I've used the VPN, which is the next thing we're going to talk about. So this IP address, there's a block of 4 different numbers. And if you scroll down, what can you see about the information? Can you see about the IP address? Tells you where we are.
Paris.
It thinks we're in Paris, doesn't it? But we're not, are we? So that's all right then. So yeah, but if you were browsing with your real IP address, then it would show your real location. So you can do that with anybody. So do you think that's interesting? So one way of hiding the IP address, your real IP address, the one we found on the command prompt, the one that on the black box that we brought up. So this to use something called a VPN, which is a virtual private network. This can make it look like our computer is somewhere else, like Paris. So, for example, I'm using Surfshark, which is this VPN. So just bring up the box. See, this is bringing up, we're in France, Paris here. So what we can do is we can change, where should we change it to? Should we change it to somewhere else, Ellie? Let's change it to Berlin?
No.
Estonia?
No.
Pick one of those. Denmark. And then this changes the IP address so it looks like it's from Denmark. We'll just wait a minute.
Still connected.
So now we're connected to Denmark. So if you go back to we put this down. And then we go back to our location finder. So this is, remember up here, iplocation.net. And we'll just refresh. Wait a minute. See that number's changed, hasn't it? So if we scroll down, we're now in Copenhagen, in Denmark. Can you see? Yeah? So that's how we can pretend where our computer is. And then that's another way of hiding from the hackers. Is that cool? Okay. So that's another part of everybody's homework after watching this video, is to get or download a VPN client and then to change the location. Exciting. Exciting? Well, sort of exciting anyway. It's exciting to hide from hackers, isn't it? Yeah. So that's the main thing. Okay, so next thing, another way to hide from hackers. Lily, have you ever heard of Wi-Fi?
Yes.
And what's Wi-Fi?
It connects to different
like devices.
Yeah.
So like if you've got your tablet or mobile phone, it means you can connect to the internet without wires, basically, doesn't it? Yeah. So it's just like connecting to an access point, isn't it, in your house? So you can also, when you're like in a coffee shop or something, like if you go to Costa or something, you can connect to the access point there, can't you, to get free Wi-Fi sometimes. But do you think other people can see where we're connecting to? Which Wi-Fi point?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it might be important to hide this because we have to be careful to use a trusted connection. Sometimes a free Wi-Fi hotspot that we connect to is owned by a hacker. So actually, it's just best to use your family connection that uses a long password for most of us. Lily, should we have a look at Wi-Fi hotspots in the world?
Yeah.
See what we can see. There's a really good website we can look at called wiggle.net. Let me just move there quickly. So this is Wiggle with 1G, everybody. Okay. So this is a good website because it can show you the location of all different access points in the world. Lily, should we pick somewhere famous to see what information we can find about Wi-Fi access points? How about Buckingham Palace in London, where the Queen lives? And we can try and see what Wi-Fi access points we can see there. So let me just type it in. Search result, Buckingham Palace. So see all those blue dots?
Yes.
They're all different Wi-Fi access points.
What?
That are just being mapped, and they're just here on the internet for everybody to see. Scary, eh?
Yeah.
Should we zoom in?
Yes.
Zoom, zoom, zoom. So hang on, let me just zoom. Gotta work out which one is the actual palace. I think it's this bit here.
Yes, that is.
So you get closer and closer, you can start seeing names on the access points. So here you can see like staff Wi-Fi, guest Wi-Fi, the type of phone, Huawei P20 Pro. So if you get a bit closer, you can find out more information there. And then you might even be able to then try and find those people. See, then underneath, see there's numbers underneath?
Yeah.
We won't go into it just right now, but that's called a MAC address, and that can give you exactly the device that's connected. So that's giving out a lot of information, isn't it? Just on the internet. So we have to be really careful. So what we have to hope is the Queen has really secure passwords, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think she has?
Yes.
Yeah, she's the Queen, of course she will. Yeah. Right, the next thing we're going on to hide from the hackers, we're going to talk about search engines. So Lily, when we normally want to search something, what website do we use?
Google.
Google, Mr. Google we call it, because it has all the answers, right? Yeah? Well, Google is probably the most popular, but it saves all your information.
Yeah.
Did you know that? Every search you do online, every email you send, anything else you do online, especially if you use the Google Chrome browser as well, they just record everything and all the data gets saved. So this can be used by hackers as well. Lily, do you know any other search engines?
DuckDuckGo.
Yeah, let me have a look. DuckDuckGo is a good one. Yeah, it's a more secure one. The search engine that doesn't track you, or so it says, but it's better than Mr. Google, I think. And what about another one? This is one I know. I'll show you. Start page. It's the world's most private. So that's something else you can use as well. It's really important. So it means you can search for things without having your searches saved, which can help us against hackers who might be looking at our information. Is that interesting?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So not necessarily just use Google all the time. Okay. Right. The next thing we're going to look at is called the Internet of Things. Have you heard of this?
No.
Okay, so have you heard of smart devices?
Yeah.
So that's the same thing, Internet of Things. So, you know, like you must have heard of Alexas and other things like that. So, Lily, what other things do you know that connect to the internet?
So.
Not just like random things that you wouldn't expect.
What?
Like a doorbell, watches, yeah. Fridges.
Some glasses.
Glasses, what, glasses on your face?
Yeah, you can have them like.
And you can control them by an app?
Yeah.
Oh, right. I think so. But some toys, you can control them as well.
Oh, yeah.
Baby monitors.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think that these are really good?
Yeah.
Do you think they're cool? But do you think they're secure? Do you think hackers can get into them?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Should we look at two really random things that can be smart connected? The first one is a smart egg cup. Why do you need a smart egg cup? And the second one is a smart fork. Should we have a look at some quick videos?
Yeah.
Okay.
Smart egg cup.
Oh no, smart egg cup. Right, here we go. Called Quirky. Ready?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Ben, and this is the Egg Minder. This is one of the first products we did with our friends at GE. It's a very simple product, but it's absolutely amazing. It's an egg tray that goes in your fridge. It holds eggs. It holds actually 14 of them. And it actually keeps track of how many eggs you have at any given time. So let's say you're at the market and you want to know, well, do I need eggs or not? You just look at your phone, you look at the app, and it says, yeah, you need eggs. But the best feature, the feature I think is most cool, there's little LEDs next to each egg. And it tells you what the oldest egg is. And you just sort of take it, you see the next LED pops on, tells you that's the next oldest egg. Yep. Then you go, and then bam.
That's enough about eggs, isn't it? Do you think that's a good idea?
Yeah.
So then you can, like, if you're just, like I said, if you're at the shop, you can just check your phone and you can see how many eggs are in your fridge. If you're really into eggs or something. Yeah. But yeah, that's a good idea. All sorts of things. Let's have a look at something else. So there's a thing, yeah, an internet or connected smart fork.
What?
Of all the things. I know. Ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, called Happy Fork. Let's have a look. So basically this monitors everything we eat. How quick you're eating it. Logs your meals. Next to your phone. Quite crazy, isn't it? I don't know if it's very hygienic though. What do you think? Look, you've got the fork next to your laptop. That's quite funny. I'll just stop that there. What do you think about that?
Weird.
Is that weird?
Yeah.
Why does anyone need a connected fork? But this is the way the world's going, isn't it? Just random things connected to the internet. But do you think any of these have got security on?
No.
Do you think they're all just connected just because they're cool?
Yeah.
And then if you're using them in your house and they're connected to your network, and then the hackers find out that you've got these bad devices, they can hack into them as well. They can just hack into your fork, can't they?
Okay.
Which doesn't sound like too much of a deal, but then they can find out all other kinds of information from that, can't they? I was going to show you something in a second now. So there's a search engine for devices. So if your security isn't very high on these devices, hackers can use it to hack your device and your home network. Should we have a look? So this website is called Showdown. I'll just show you now. So here's Showdown. Here's a search I did before. So I was trying to look and see if Fitbits were secure. You see? So I just click back to start. So it's called the search engine for the Internet of Things. So what you can do in here is search for different items. So I'll show you again, search for Fitbit. And it'll tell you all sorts of information about results that have been seen in the world. So it includes such things as IP addresses. See here? So these have been found in France. What else can we look for on this website? How about like an Alexa or something? Should we have a look?
Yeah.
Not Alexa. So there's quite a few things on here, isn't there? About the different kinds of communications that have been seen just openly. So scary, hey? So do we think hackers could use this? Yeah, this is why it's important to try to make sure your smart devices are secure before you connect to them. So you have to check with your parents first. Okay? Right, so now we've reached the end of our presentation. I'm going to bring this slide up for everybody. So we hope you've all learned something about trying to hide from the hackers online. And we hope you are really interested and want to find out how to make this better. So here is your homework project. First thing we want you to find is, can you find your own IP address from your computer using the command prompt? Next thing, can you use a VPN and see what country you can change your IP address to, so you can make it look like you're coming from different countries. Like we came from Paris, then we came from Copenhagen, didn't we? Mm. And can you make a fake persona on the fake name generator? Can you also use wiggle.net to see what Wi-Fi nodes are near your house? And can you make a list of IoT devices in your house and see if you can find them on Showdown? Please don't share any of this information with us. This is just for your own security and trying to secure your network and trying to hide from the hackers. If you like this lesson and it has taught you a lot, please tag us on social media to let us know. So the tag is #cyberschool. Thank you very much for listening. Take care. And we shall see you next time. So bye, Lily.
Bye.